Turkey trot.
Andy paces and stretches. He is on his cell phone.
Where are they? I mean, come on. Pick up the phone. I don't believe this. They were supposed to be here at the flagpole by 8:50 at the very latest. I mean, my race starts in 10 minutes. I mean, we barely have time to take the picture as it is. I mean, forget about nap number 1. Come on. I mean, glad I took my own car. Hey, what took you so long?
We were walking from the car, and Pam found a pair of Ugg boots and had to get for her. They were only $120 cash.
Who sells boots at a charity race?
Vince, the mobile footwear king. He's running a Thanksgiving special. Where's Alex?
Oh, I thought he was with you. I knew I should have had him repeat the plan to me again before we left the house.
Hey, the PowerPoint presentation was enough.
Okay. I was supposed to park the car, and all of you were supposed to meet me at the flagpole so we could have our holiday picture taken in time for me to start my race. I mean, you promised me you wouldn't cut into my nap time. Oh, there he is.
Alex walks up behind Andy.
Where were you?
I had to go to the bathroom.
I told you to do that before we left the house. That was slide number 11.
And then I found an open bar and pounded a beer and had to go to the bathroom again. You need to add a new slide.
Okay, we're running out of time to take that picture.
Do you like my boots, Daddy?
$120.
Be nice, honey. It's the holidays.
Okay, they're great. Every bit as great as your 8 other pairs. So where are the photographers? Let's do this.
If you're going to buy her boots, you should at least pay me back for my beer.
I wasn't going to buy her boots. That's it. Time's up. Ow! Holy crap. I just pulled all of my muscles.
Are you okay, Daddy?
500-year-old men shouldn't be running 10Ks.
Okay, it enhances my nap. Okay, I'm fine. I trained for 2 weeks.
3 days.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for keeping such accurate stats. Okay, we're all here. Let's go get our picture taken.
The picture lady is right over there.
Do you need me to help you, Dad?
I'm fine. But if you will, it'll make you feel better. Yeah, please go ahead.
Let me help too, Daddy.
Andy puts his arm over Alex and is starting to walk hesitantly. Pam steps on his foot with her brand new Ugg boot.
No!
Andy starts to scream, but Laura gives him that look.
Be nice, honey. It's the holidays. And I'll see if I can get her to come over here and take our picture.
You smudged my new boots.
My buzz is wearing off.
Hey, over here. Here she comes. Take our picture.
Cheese!
My eyes were closed.
I was squinting.
Can we please do one more? All right, everyone, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Cheese!
I doubt I'll buy either one of those.
I could go for another beer in the bathroom.
I wonder if I can get that smudge off my boot. I probably need another pair. Then...
Honey, your race is starting. Shouldn't you be over there?
Hello, and welcome to the Far Out Fiesta Thanksgiving special.
Yay!
Of course, it's an annual tradition on the Fiesta. At least it will be. Let's give it up for our amazing cast. Cassidy Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah!
Robb Hudspeth.
Hello.
Only gentlemen. Nicole Hodges.
Ba-dum-dum.
And my name is Richard Houghton. Oh, quit it.
No.
All right, keep
No.
going. All right, keep going. All right, let's get this going with a nice little fake commercial.
Turkey-like.
My son, the vegan, and his vegan girlfriend are coming over for Thanksgiving dinner. I want to serve them turkey.
You know, we're just fine just eating vegetables.
You know, we don't, crave meat flavor.
No. Where can I find an option that's condescending to vegans and everyone else at the table can either eye dubiously or pretend they like it?
Turkey-like. It's kind of shaped like turkey, if turkeys were loaves. Turkey-like approximates the flavor of turkey, similar to the way tang simulates the taste of orange.
Uncle Herb, here's a turkey leg. Aunt Mimi, here's a turkey neck. Twins, I know you'll like the giblets. Daddy, you get the breasts. Mom, you get the thighs. Son, you and your girlfriend can have your own special, food.
Turkey-like, because you can't deal with people who don't feel the same way you feel about every kind of food.
How is it?
I'm saving mine. Ask her.
You a-hole. You said I could say that. The smell is not as bad as the texture.
Turkey-like. The smell is not as bad as the texture.
Uncle Vic, Thanksgiving.
Where am I, Katie?
You're on Mom's couch. This has all been a really weird dream.
What the F?
Just effing with you, man. You were passing on the driveway dressed like a half turkey, half pilgrim.
Pilgrimerky.
I'm never going to call it that.
Oh.
Ever. I dragged your particularly swampy ass inside.
Yeah, just like old times. Hey, where's your mother? She's always had a thing for half historical figures, half foul.
Your guess is as good as mine, and we're about to be evicted, Uncle Vic.
On Thanksgiving by Ebenezer Scrooge.
This isn't a Thanksgiving carol.
Yeah, then why are those spirits over there? Ow, sorry, Katie. How many months behind are you?
2.
Oh, does your landlord take favors?
Mom tried that, or maybe she just wanted to sleep with them.
Well, I too have enjoyed the loud, swarthy, sweaty, violent lovemaking of your landlords.
Ew, gross.
I think I can help you, Katie.
How?
Since I left, I've been making a pretty effing good living as the sign guy for turkey balls.
So that's why you're wearing that costume.
Well, no, it's slimming. It makes me irresistible to the ladies.
Human ladies?
Yeah, mostly. I'll pay your back rent and let you keep your apartment.
I don't know how you can ever repay you. And you know what? Don't you dare propose away.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. Consider it a Thanksgiving miracle.
Thanks, Uncle Vac.
Turkey ball?
Last can.
Dale and Carrie reach for the last can of cranberry sauce at the same time. Their hands meet.
You can have it.
No, I can use a different kind.
My girlfriend called me and told me not to come home if I brought the wrong kind of cranberry sauce.
Then why don't you have a drink with me?
What?
Kidding. We always ate this brand of cranberry sauce in our house.
Mine too.
My dad always said eating it was one of the good memories he had of his ex-wife.
And my mom always said eating it was the one good memory she had with her ex-husband. Maybe we should go grab a drink or, I have a half bowl left in the car.
What?
I never knew my father.
I never knew my mother.
Mom always said losing a daughter and a husband due to the stress of the surgery was one of her biggest regrets.
Dad said basically the same thing. I have kind of a strange question for you.
Shoot.
Do you have a huge scar on the left side of your head?
I do. Do you have a huge scar on the right side of yours?
I do. Did your mother ever explain it to you?
Okay, she said something about a badly botched first haircut. And your dad?
He said a tornado whipped a shingle into my infant head.
Well, you know what I think?
We were conjoined twins?
Yes, that we were separated at birth, and the stress of that separation stressed our parents out so much they symbolically split up too.
How could we not have figured this out before tonight?
Genetic deficiencies?
Probably. Good thing we didn't go for that drink.
I mean, yeah, it sure is, because I would have tried to get you drunk so we could go do it in the bathroom.
And I would have let you get me drunk so we could do it unprotected in the bathroom.
Any kid produced from that encounter would be so mutated.
They would have no choice but to become X-Men.
Oh, I think we still share a brain.
What do you say if tomorrow we surprise our parents by meeting at Olive Garden?
What? No way! I mean, people their age cannot turn down the Olive Garden.
Maybe we can get them back together.
You know, tomorrow is going to be the peculiariest Friday.
Don't you mean the freakiest Friday?
No, please, don't sue Far Out Fiesta.
Backstage at the Mr. or Miss Turkey Toddler and Teen Pageant number 1.
We are here at the 25th annual Mr. or Miss Turkey Toddler and or Teen Pageant. Oh, wow, there have been 25 of these. We want to understand what motivates adults to give up their Thanksgivings to whore, in a fairly literal sense of the word, their children by making them compete in a pageant.
Now, little Megan specializes in holiday-themed pageants, and this is one of our favorites because she gets to compete against toddlers. I mean, she's 14. Her toughest competition is Mixley, but she's 4.
What do you think drives Megan to compete in these pageants?
Oh, I do. I drive her.
Not only am I competing against babies, I'm competing against guys too. This pageant doesn't seem particularly well thought out.
Megan?
And by that, I mean, it's just a pleasure to compete in a pageant as prestigious as the Mr. or Miss Turkey Toddler and Teen Pageant. I think Roger has been stuffing his turkey suit. No way a 13-year-old guy has that big of a...
Megan!
Millie, that's lowercase Millie for the caption.
Thanks.
Millie's first pageant was the Miss Blue newborn pageant. Not enough oxygen, was vaping during the delivery. Well, I was vaping during the delivery. But you know what they say.
Was that a question for me?
You can't start them on the pageant circuit too early.
Who says that?
Well, not the obstetricians. You know, Roger, when so many of these multi-age, multi-sex pageants, they call him Mr. Multi-age, multi-sex. I had T-shirts printed. $12 plus tax. How many can I put you down for?
Mom, hey, this is my interview, not another chance for you to regain your pageant glory.
I'm not trying to regain my pageant glory. I'm trying to pay for your 4th set of braces.
Well, the stress of the pageants makes me grind my teeth. That and Dad's special for preparing me for the pageant. Spit! Another loose tooth.
Snuggletown Deli Traditions.
Hoppy the Grasshopper answers the door.
Happy Thanksgiving, Hoppy the Grasshopper.
Happy Thanksgiving, Eppy the honeybee. I didn't hear you knock.
Well, I have to throw my tiny bee body against the door with all my force. It hardly makes a sound. I may be badly injured.
Well, come on in and make yourself at home.
These tall weeds are so lovely.
You're
Hoppy.
lovely, Eppy.
No.
Hey, who could that be?
It's probably Rita the Swallow and Kenny the Fish who can live on land.
But, I only invited you.
I know. I invited them in case things got weird.
Come in.
We can't open the door. We're a fish who can live on land and a tiny bird.
Hoppy opens the door.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Damn, I'm parched. Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm so glad you both could make it.
Oh, yes, Eppy. Thank you so much for inviting them before I could get around to it.
I thought we could take this opportunity to learn more about our friends' family traditions.
That sounds terrific. May I start?
Please, you got any water around here?
Our family usually gets together and hides. Because, as you know, the popular human American Thanksgiving meal centers around eating birds. We sparrows figure it's just a matter of time before those clean, articulate apes switch from turkeys to swallows. Thanksgiving for a swallow is a time of fear.
You know, it's not much better for us. My extended family lives on a honey farm. Although honey isn't the center of most Thanksgiving meals, sometimes humans just like to F with bees. Sometimes they blast smoke across us. Other times, it's poison.
And we fish used to figure more prominently in the Thanksgiving meal. But then again, so did deer. Now our Thanksgiving isn't much more than hoping the humans have leftover bags of breadcrumbs that they didn't get around to stuffifying for us, assuming the a-hole ducks don't get it first. Oh, no offense, Rita.
Oh, none taken. Ducks are a-holes.
I guess grasshoppers didn't really have any Thanksgiving traditions at all. We just kind of hang out in the grass, eating plant foliage, especially grasses and spurges.
What the F are spurges?
Well, it's a grasshopper thing.
You may not have a Thanksgiving tradition before, Hoppy, but you have one now.
Thanksgiving with all of us.
That sounds splendid.
Sure does, but can we rotate houses?
Nope. Always here.
Backstage at the Mr. or Mrs. Turkey, Toddler, and Teen Pageant, segment 2.
We've been through a few rounds, and the competition is really heating up. The swimsuit round went well for Roger. Millie and Megan had some health and or hygiene issues.
Did you see that child training dogs to bark turkey in the straw? Phenomenal, though it did look kind of like he had a vestigial tail in the swimsuit competition. Of course, that baby had poop running down her leg, and even worse, Megan had red poop running down her leg, and oh no, that wasn't poop at all.
Don't worry, the FCC won't allow us to use that footage.
The talent portion will put little Millie back on an even playing field. She juggles alligators.
How old is she again?
Miss Thorpe Baxter Burney holds up 4 fingers.
Does Millie mind traveling with alligators?
No. And she and the alligators are best friends. We stole the eggs from their mama and raised them with her in her crib. This documentary isn't being shown in Florida by any chances. I mean, it could be kind of like a nasty legal battle.
Nice work, Roger. How do you think that went?
Well, the Labradoodle was a little pitchy.
I mean, it's okay, Roger. Don't let it upset you. Because I want you to know, I fired Chachi.
Good.
The
Creoles.
Yeah, so we're going to win the best Thanksgiving reenactment in the Marshall cul-de-sac. Patty can suck my butt.
You like that, wouldn't you?
It's a figure of speech.
For who? Who says so-and-so can suck my butt?
Colonoscopy nurses?
You're an idiot. Let's focus on the reenactment.
So according to William Bradford, the early settlers gathered together partly because of the small harvest, partly because it was getting so cold.
I know. Don't patronize me.
So I thought, to simulate that, we could slather the walls with dry ice and get the house frigid.
The word frigid comes from your mind a little too quickly, Chet. While some were able to come to the celebration, others were fishing for cod and bass and other fish.
If you were going to say other fish, why did you list them all?
The point is, they caught a lot of fish. What's your big idea about showing how much fish they caught?
Are you cool with a sexy cod costume?
I can modify the sexy Butch costume I wore for Halloween.
Did you get the stains out? Never mind. That will simulate the smell.
They struggled to find a place to store all the water flow and venison.
Yeah, I'm still working on that one, though I was able to graft a deer's head onto a turkey's body.
And I'll wait for the right moment to go to a blackout and then quick change from my katsu into my see-through Indian corn suit.
Hell yeah! The Thorntons won't know what hit them!
The Thorntons.
You know, Chet and Kitty have been gloating for an effing year. We are going to kick their asses up and down this block.
Damn right we are. We will be the new king and queen of the best historical Thanksgiving reenactment in the Marshall cul-de-sac. Kitty can suck my butt.
You know, we're lucky. We drew Edward Winslow's writings based on the reenactment on.
Lucky nothing. Some things went down under the table at the last HOA meeting. I'm not proud of it.
Are you talking about money?
Sure, yeah, okay. So, according to Winslow, after they were done with their fouling, they were ready to rejoice together after they had gathered the fruits of their labor.
And that's when I thought we would serve the weed stuffing.
Brilliant.
Winslow's talks about killing a whole bunch of animals and things in one day.
Yeah, I know, but I thought we would only kill one, live. What a contradiction.
I mean,
we'll kill one live.
No, no,
for our guests,
Winslow's mentions King Massasoit.
Well, yeah. When I play King Massasoit, I'm going to wear my replica Washington Redskins helmet with a big X over the logo.
You're getting a little political, but baby, I kind of dig it.
They also mentioned their governor.
That's going to be tricky, but I was thinking about quick changing. Okay, I was going to quick change into my Pilgrim Governor's sexy wife costume.
I am so glad we bought that.
Ooh, when Winslow mentions that he wasn't sure there was always going to be that much food.
Right. That's when I thought we would quickly take away the guests' meals and serve them that Ipecac pumpkin pie.
Right. And you know what? After they vomit, it will be like all the pilgrims who did die of starvation.
Those Creoles will not know what hit them.
Yeah! Backstage at the Mr. or Miss Turkey Toddler and Teen Pageant number 3.
The results are in. Megan came in 4th.
I don't want to say that we were robbed, but I'll prompt Megan to. Megan?
We were robbed.
Are you suggesting the pageant was rigged?
No. The cleaning people took Dad's wallet. The pageant results were fair. I'm thrilled about my 4th place winner's shower cap.
Congratulations, Miss Thorpe Baxter Burney, first runner-up for money. Not too shabby.
I think she could have won it if it wasn't for the gator incident.
I heard they were able to sew the judge's toe back on.
An alligator sees an open-toe shoe as a buffet. Look it up.
Congratulations, Mrs. Cooper. Congratulations, Roger.
Thank you. It's been a really tough road.
Hey, why are you congratulating her? What, she had a fertile egg? I won this pageant. I beat that baby girl, and the other one who became a woman on stage, and contrary to the rumors, I do not stuff my turkey suit. That's all me. 2 more years, and I'll be the biggest turkey suit wearing porn star on X Hamster. Yeah.
Guest.
Yes.
Oh, they're pulling in the driveway now, Dennis.
Maybe they will decide to back up and go away, Anne-Louise.
Would you not be like that?
It was weird enough when Julie dated that Arab guy.
He was from Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia, Arabia. And now she's dating that thing?
He's not a thing. He's a cephalopod, and he's the former president of the United States.
Yeah, well, I didn't vote for him.
Because you're a felon.
Yeah, well.
Get your spit together, Dennis.
Jill and former President Squid enter.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, I've never met an ex-president before. Am I supposed to curtsy? Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you for putting me at ease. Dennis, come shake hands with the former president, Squid.
Which frickin' hand should I shake?
Daddy, you promised.
Well, nice to meet you. I mean, ain't you guys supposed to live in water?
That's hilarious.
Didn't understand.
Thanksgiving dinner is definitely ready. Oh, I'm sure you smelled finer turkeys. And pardon them, too.
Yeah, well, speaking of pardoning.
Daddy.
Roger? Okay, look, you carve the turkey. Former President Squid, you're going to sit next to me. Jill, you and your father can fight over your seats. Thank you. You know, I'm not used to having a gentleman hold my chair for me.
Geez, Mom, why don't you just French kiss him?
Oh, is that the custom? I mean, I kind of wonder what squid beak would feel like. You know, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Daddy, say the blessing and carve that turkey. Let's get the show on the road.
Okay, I'll carve the bird. How about we get your boyfriend here, Anne Louise, to say the blessing?
Daddy, are you crying?
Yeah, my great-grandfather passed that Irish Thanksgiving blessing down to my family. And former President Squid's translation, I mean, was fantastic. And here's how we used to say it.
Oh, whiskey, you are a rainbow, full of sunlight after showers, miles and miles of Irish smiles, for golden happy hours, shamrocks at your doorway, for luck and laughter too, and a host of friends that never ends, each day your whole life through.
Let me say, any squid who gives a Thanksgiving blessing like that is okay in my book. White or dark meat. Hey, don't talk like that about my little girl. Kidding!
Oh, Dennis. Oh, Daddy. Another fake commercial.
for
Turkey
Blast Express.
You know, we're a busy family, and we love a great Thanksgiving dinner.
But who has time to cook, especially when day drinking is not only acceptable, it's encouraged?
Turkey Blast Express.
Oh, hi there. I'm Frankie Gobbler. Gobble, gobble, gobble. At Turkey Blast Express, we take delicious turkey, or as I like to call it, my ancestors, with all the fixins and jam it into a modified bazooka
Turkey Blast Express.
and shoot you in the mouth with it.
Man, that's good turkey, right, sis?
Mine tastes like my own blood.
Turkey Blast Express.
And there's no mess, cleanup, leaving plenty of time for lethargic turkey sex.
The emergency room does the cleaning for you if the turkey snipers fire from too close range. Turkey Blast Express.
Our turkey snipers are trained for a number of hours to hit you right in the mouth. But we also provide these stylish turkey-shaped plastic wrap glasses for eye protection.
The world is prettier through these stylish turkey-shaped plastic wrap glasses.
Sis, I think there's turkey coming out of the back of your neck. Save the neck cranberry sauce for me.
You're a friggin' ghoul. Turkey Blast Express. Hi, I'm Millie the Turkey Blast Express Pumpkin, reminding you not to forget the pumpkin pie. Also, keep your tires inflated to the correct pressure. I'm also Millie the Tire Safety Pumpkin. My agent rocks.
Prison saloon stuffing.
Yeah? All right. Lucy and Viv enjoy a quiet Thanksgiving dinner in their cell with Warden Mooney and One-Eyed Pete the guard.
Lucy, this turkey is delicious. How did you ever prepare such a tender bird?
You know, we cook all of our food in the toilet, Warden Mooney, and, you know, we're in prison. Remember that.
But thank you for the compliment, Warden Mooney. Be nice, Lucy.
Would you please slowly pass the gravy? My depth perception ain't great on account of only having one good peeper.
There you go, Pete.
Can I get anyone anything else?
I'd love a little more of that delicious stuffing.
Me too. That stuffing reminds me of the heaven I pray I will go to every night on account of my insufferable eye socket pain.
Coming right up, boys.
Lucy takes the plates over to the toilet and starts to spoon out more stuffing.
Holy F. Viv, get over here.
Viv rushes over.
What's the matter, Lucy?
Do you remember that moldy bread we were using to grow prison LSD?
Sure.
I used it in the stuffing. Lucy!
Hey, is something wrong over there?
No.
I could put this prison on lockdown.
No, sir. Everything is about to be super groovy.
Would anyone like for me to play my sitar?
I would. I could dance to sitar music all night.
We better help them through this trip, or we're going to be in the hole for Christmas.
Not again, Viv. Come on.
Lucy and Viv return to Warden Mooney and Pete.
I just wanted to assure both of you, you are totally safe.
You are glorious living organisms, and no harm can come to you.
By the way, for the next 6 to 12 hours, everything that you see and feel will be a dream.
A happy dream. Even the really horrible introspective parts that make your brain question what questions are.
So the motocross dinosaur is part of the dream?
And the man dog on all fours isn't urinating into my open eye socket?
No, that's Warden Mooney, but it's all beautiful.
I've never heard colors like this.
I never seen music like this or tasted smells like this. Will someone please arrange some flowers in my eye socket?
You're up, Lucy.
On it.
10 hours later.
Look at them sleeping like little babes.
Babies that can look forward to some horrible effing flashbacks.
Is there any of that hash pumpkin pie left?
A couple of pieces. Grab a fork.
I'll pull that one out of the pizza eye socket. Happy Thanksgiving, Viv.
Happy Thanksgiving, Luce.
And happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We're done.
Snuggletown Deli Traditions.
Happy Thanksgiving, Hoppy the Grasshopper.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving, Eppy the honeybee. I didn't hear you knock.
Well, I have to throw my tiny bee body against the door with all my force. It hardly makes a sound, kind of like but I may be badly injured. One of my antennas is a nub.
Nicole, come on in. Oh, make yourself at home.
Oh, these tall weeds are lovely, Hoppy.
Oh, you're lovely, Eppy. Who could that be?
It's probably Rita the swallow and Kenny the fish who can live on land.
But I only invited you. Thanksgiving is when grasshoppers need interspecies loving.
I know. I invited them in case things got weird.
Oh, come in.
We can't open the door. We're a fish who can live on land and a tiny bird.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, damn. I'm parched. Hard to breathe on land. Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm glad you both could make it.
Oh, yes, Eppy. Thank you so much for inviting them before I could get around to it.
I thought we could take this opportunity to learn more about our friends' family traditions.
That sounds terrific. Best
Like anybody can stop you.
Pretty please, you got any water around here?
Our families usually get together in hides because, the population of human race Thanksgiving meal centers around eating birds. We figure as sparrows, it's just a matter of time before those clean, articulate apes switch from turkeys to swallows. Thanksgiving is for a swallow is a time of fear.
Well, for fish,
I'll go. Not much better for us. My extended family lives on a honey farm. Although honey isn't the center of most Thanksgiving meals, sometimes humans just like to F with bees. Sometimes they blast smoke across us. Other times it's poison.
we fish used to figure more prominently in the Thanksgiving meal, but then again, so did deer. Well, now our Thanksgiving isn't much more than hoping the humans have leftover bags of breadcrumbs that they didn't get around to stuffifying for us. Now, that's assuming the a-hole ducks didn't get it first. Well, no offense, Rita.
None taken. Ducks are a-holes.
Well, I guess grasshoppers don't really have any Thanksgiving traditions at all. We just kind of hang out in the grass, eating plant foliage, especially grasses and spurges.
What the F are spurges?
It's a grasshopper thing.
You may not have had a Thanksgiving tradition before, Hoppy, but you have one now.
Thanksgiving with all of us.
Well, that sounds splendid.
Oh, sure does, but can we rotate houses?
Nope, always here.
Aw. Hello. Welcome to Far Out Fiesta Thanksgiving Special 2017. I'll be your host, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for our amazing cast, Kristin Keith, Robb Hudspeth,
Hello.
and our special guest star, JuliAnna Briscoe.
Yes, there she is.
All right, Far Out, let's fiesta. Thanksgiving style. Ask Chupacabra. Thanksgiving. Good 4:19 in the afternoon. The most savory time slot on the North American continent. And welcome to a moderately special Thanksgiving edition of Ask Chupacabra. What? A Chupacabra can't be thankful?
This is your show.
Yes.
You have wasted your life.
For the five of you who haven't already done your nasty business to her, this is my sister, Victoria Chupacabra.
Probably more like 3. I did it with a couple of dudes on your crew.
Since Thanksgiving is mainly about chicks cooking, and not in a sexy way, I brought her to help answer your questions.
First question.
I don't own a roasting rack. Do you have any DIY alternatives I can use instead? Gwen.
These are the kinds of questions you get.
I know, humans are only good for boning and eating.
So true. I ate part of your crew. Gwen, first of all, I'm a goat-sucking beast, and I own a roasting rack.
Okay, thank you.
You idiot. I have not answered your question.
Oh.
Scrunch foil into a 3-foot snake, then coil it into a ring, or use clean, empty tuna cans. Anything to add?
Sext me a close-up of your vagina.
Empty tuna cans. Ingenious.
Next question.
Hey, yeah, should I serve vegetarians? Vince.
Should I make the obvious joke about serving them roasted and drained of their human blood?
Oh, you really haven't seen the show, have you?
Okay, Vince. I'll pretend like your question isn't idiotic.
Right on!
Try serving them a delicious 7-layer squash lasagna.
Hey, that doesn't sound very Thanksgiving.
Why don't you come up to the station and I'll explain it in detail.
Oh, okay. Great. You're not going to bone me, then eat me, right?
I'm pretty full.
Be there in 20.
Oh, humans are so damn gullible.
What?
Next question.
What size turkey should I buy?
I'll feel this one. Large enough to accommodate my chupacabra penis.
Huh?
Calculate 1 pound per adult. If you have a small oven or lots of guests, roast 2 smaller turkeys.
I guess that answers my question.
I have a question for you, Gwen.
Okay.
Can you take, like, a close-up vagina montage?
Last question. Make it good.
Hey, what's the best way to reheat cold turkey? Vince.
Complete opposite of good.
Sorry, I'm distracted while driving to the station. It's flash flooding.
With your lame tears. Tastiest turkey and human is in the gravy. Slice turkey and simmer in a skillet with gravy and some broth or water. Maybe a guy.
Show's over.
That was terrible.
Quit your whining. Vince is on his way for you to eat him. And look at these pictures from Gwen.
Oh, that's a great angle. The lighting is really good on that one.
Turkey Blast Express.
We're a busy family, and we love a great Thanksgiving dinner.
But who has time to cook? Especially when day drinking is not only acceptable, it's encouraged.
Turkey Blast Express!
Well, hi, I'm Frankie Gobbler. Gobble, gobble, gobble. At Turkey Blast Express, we take delicious turkey, or as I like to call it, ancestor sauce, with all the fixins and jam it into a modified bazooka.
Turkey Blast Express!
And shoot you in the mouth with it.
Man, that's good turkey. Right, Princess?
Mine tastes like my own blood.
Turkey Blast Express!
And there's no mess to clean up, leaving plenty of time for lethargic turkey sex.
My therapist says you're not supposed to talk about sex around me.
The emergency room does the cleaning for you if the turkey snipers fire from too close range.
Turkey Blast Express! Our turkey snipers are trained for almost an hour to hit you right in the mouth. But we also provide these stylish turkey-shaped plastic wrap glasses for eye protection.
The world is prettier through stylish turkey-shaped plastic glasses. I think there's a turkey coming out of the back of my head.
Oh, save that neck cranberry sauce for me.
You're a friggin' ghoul.
Turkey Blast Express! Hi, I'm Millie, the Turkey Blast Express pumpkin, reminding you to not to forget the pumpkin pie. I also want to remind you to keep your tires inflated to the correct pressure. I'm also Millie, the tire safety pumpkin. God, my agent rocks.
A very special Thanksgiving post-apocalyptic
variety
show.
From something that looks like a metal cave in a bleak, poorly lit desert, we bring those of you who still have some form of power, the Perry siblings. Very special post-apocalyptic variety hour. Mutants, dehydrated-looking punks, and chicks with eye patches. Give it up for Lonnie and Debbie Perry.
Thank you, now, sir. You may have one kernel of dried corn.
Bless you, Lonnie.
We have a great show for you tonight. A small glint of hope in your vastness of your life has become.
Well, that's right. It's the Perry siblings' very special post-apocalyptic variety. Well, as long as we can generate a crude signal, we'll call it an hour.
Tell the starving people watching who our special guests are, Lonnie.
Well, I'll do you one even better. Our special guests are the Emperor Zorok and Electric Griselda.
How is that doing me one better?
Greetings, Lonnie. Salutations, Debbie.
How's she hanging, Lonsmeister? What up, Debbie?
Was that supposed to make you sound cool?
Silence!
And they're here to help us prepare a Thanksgiving meal.
With something that looks like it might have had some bird DNA.
Well, creature is creatures.
But before we do that, they are going to do a darling little comedy skit.
We are?
We have heard nothing of this.
You are, if you want a portion of our food and our wine.
We love darling skits.
Strange as it may seem, they give ball players nowadays very peculiar names since the comet fried the vegetation of the earth.
Funny names.
Nicknames. Now on the Scorched Valley team, we have this metallic mole is on first. Pterodactyl in a tuxedo is on second. Lizard ape in a Viking hat is on third.
That's what I seek to find out. I implore you to tell me the names of the fallout victims on the Scorched Valley team.
I'm telling you, this metallic mole is on first. Pterodactyl in a tuxedo is on second. Lizard ape in a Viking hat is on third.
You know the fallout victims' names?
Affirmative.
Well, then this metallic mole is playing first?
Affirmative.
I mean, the fallout victim's name on first base?
This metallic mole.
The fallout victim on first base.
This metallic mole is on first.
Well, what are you asking me for?
Ta-da!
That's it.
Really? You're done.
Please, I haven't eaten in weeks.
A thimbleful of water is all I need to keep me. Well, that's more for the rest of us.
Ew.
I guess it's just a matter of who eats who first.
Popcorn Thanksgiving.
Hi, Chasby. What are you doing?
Calculating how insignificant I am in the vast void that is the known universe.
That's stupid. Ugh, you cube head. Thanksgiving is coming. Tonight, you should be thinking about what you're going to be cooking for me and my real friends.
I thought I was one of your... What, cooking?
Yeah, cooking. Oh, God, you sound like Mr. Dummy Pants Esquire.
Hey, at least I'm an esquire.
Esquire means turd with shoes that don't fit.
You are so smart, Lacey.
Smart enough to know you had better cook me something damn good and something for me and my friends when we come over for tea giving.
Oh, well, good sadness. Lankus, what am I going to do?
I'll help you, Chasby, and maybe that weird dog of yours,
You're weird.
who I can sometimes understand when she talks,
Your issue, not mine.
can help us too.
Will you help us, Stubby?
Why should I?
Well, let me answer that.
Oh, here we go.
Thanksgiving is a time for all of us to gather together in food-centric fellowship to rejoice in the plentiful bounty we have all been given. Thanksgiving is...
Yeah.
Stubby! You karate chopped him unconscious.
And?
Well, glad to know that works.
When he comes to, we'll make him an unwitting pawn in the mass poisoning of his sister Lacey and her friends.
You sure do love murder.
Later that evening.
Well, my friends are all green, purple, and unconscious, but your turkey's delightful.
Stubby.
I don't know. Poison? I
gave her the antidote.
Oh, why would you do that, Lankus?
Thanksgiving is a time for all of us to gather together in food.
Yeah.
Nice work, Stubby.
Yeah, nice work. I'm going to blackmail the crap out of both of you.
Crank belt!
Yeah, I'm as full as a death row inmate after his last meal.
That line made it into a commercial.
Yeah, podcast.
Right.
First off, we are fearless podcasters. Second, you should have heard the ones that we rejected. Hey, Granddaddy, what if I told you that I could make you 1,000 times more comfortable?
Daddy, I asked you not to taunt Grandmommy by parading around your lovers on Thanksgiving.
I am an announcer.
And speak for yourself, Josephina. I dig a Turkey Day lover parade.
See what you did?
Bitch. I'm here to sell belts. Specifically, the crank belt.
Is it made out of crank?
Crank is what we called meth in the early 80s.
Mother!
Called it crystal, too.
The crank belt. Through an elaborate system of gears, cogs, and pulleys.
Just like our sex toys.
Oh my God, I don't want to hear this. Mom, you are driving me fucking crazy.
That belt can adjust to be more comfortable than a Cyclops contact lens.
Belts are too hard to work.
And it comes in a lady style, too.
Only if it binds the granny nips.
Oh my God, seriously, Mom, stop!
Makes the perfect Thanksgiving gift.
Who gives gifts on Thanksgiving?
The Native Americans to the Pilgrims.
And look what happened to them.
Ah!
President
Squid
Squid Thanksgiving.
They're pulling in the driveway now, Dennis.
Maybe they will decide to back up and go away, Anne Louise.
Don't be like that.
Well, it was weird enough when Julie dated that Arab guy.
He was from Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia, Arabia. And now she's dating that thing.
He's not a thing. He's a cephalopod. And he's the former president of the United States.
Yeah, well, I didn't vote for him.
You're a felon.
Bing bong.
Get your spit together, Dennis.
I'll try. It's been a little watery.
I've never met an ex-president before. Am I supposed to curtsy? Oh, thank you for putting me at ease. Dennis, come shake hands with the former President Squid.
Which friggin' hand should I shake?
Daddy, you promised. Dennis!
Nice to meet you. Now, ain't you guys supposed to live in water?
That's hilarious.
Didn't understand.
Thanksgiving dinner is ready. Oh, I'm sure you've smelled finer turkeys and pardoned them too.
Well, speaking of pardoning,
Roger, you can carve the turkey. Former President Squid, you're sitting next to me. Jill, you and your father can fight over your seats. Oh, thank you. I'm not used to having a gentleman hold my chair for me, especially with 9 arms.
Jeez, Mom, why don't you just French kiss him?
Oh, is that the custom? I kind of wonder what that squid beak would feel like. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me.
Daddy, can you just say the blessing and carve that turkey? Let's just get this show on the road.
okay, yeah. I'll carve the bird. But how about we get your boyfriend here, Anne Louise, to say the blessing?
Daddy, why are you crying?
You know, my great-grandfather passed that Irish Thanksgiving blessing down to my family. Former President Squid's translation was fantastic. Okay, here's how we used to say it.
Wishing you a rainbow for sunlight after showers, miles and miles of Irish spiders for golden happy hours, shamrocks at your doorway for luck and laughter too, and a host of friends that never ends.
So any squid who gives a Thanksgiving blessing like that is okay in my book. White or dark meat?
Boy.
Hey, don't talk like that about my little girl. Kidding.
Oh, Dennis.
Oh, Daddy.
Yeah, you know, it's still weird to me how you two can always understand him, and I just started to be able to. Didn't catch that one.
Debonair and Doofus, Thanksgiving.
I'm so happy you walked out of your room to be here for Thanksgiving, doofus.
Oh, yeah, well, good. Slap me one of them mostly non-alcoholic kid beers.
Well, I'm not sure those are really for children.
I will spit in your bitch face.
Here, lovely mother. Use my tablet to scroll through your Facebook feed while I bring you a glass of the number 8 ranked sangria in North America. I'll baste the turkey and bake the pie.
Oh, you're such a fabulous son. If we weren't blood-related, ...
Hey, F-truck. Touch either of those last 3 pieces of pumpkin pie, and I will take a dump in your Jetta.
Oh, I just need one bite of pie to take my medicine.
How about you take one bite of my stool?
Doofus, our family's inflatable turkey is not a masturbatory semen bin.
You try hard enough. You can make anything a masturbatory semen bin.
Have you seen my new... Oh, Doofus. Oh,
What are you doing, son?
I'm encouraging these bees to sting me.
But you will swell up.
And then I can give our inflatable lawn turkey a break.
Oh, maybe we can move to the deep south.
Why, Mother?
They're not sticklers for the whole blood-related thing. I need help, don't I?
Yes, Mother.
Turkey fiend.
Turkey fiend.
Hey there, same-sex couple, Lisa and Ava.
You can just say couple.
Dumbfuts.
Hey there, couple.
Yeah, that doesn't really work either.
Yo!
What up?
Has your Thanksgiving turkey made you too tired for sex?
Kind of personal.
Answer the question.
Yes.
Next time, try turkey fiend.
A turkey stuffed with caffeine?
You're supposed to say, what's turkey fiend, so I can explain.
Do it, Eva.
You're not the boss of me.
Fine. What is turkey epine?
Well now, I'm just a dumbass announcer. I'll have to leave the explaining to Shep.
He's a ventriloquist dummy.
But
I hate those.
But he has a buckle hat.
I don't care.
Lisa.
Fine, Shep. Tell us about turkey epine.
Hello, couple.
See, when he says it, it's a lot more enlightened than the announcer.
I don't know about you, but after I stuffed my cloth belly with large portions of a very stupid, ugly bird, all I want to do is take a nap.
Probably in a suitcase. What? That's where those things sleep, right?
Well, I did until I found Turkey Fiend.
You found it?
It's a 15-pound turkey stuffed with 8 pounds of caffeine.
Like pure caffeine?
F yeah!
How does it taste?
Turkey Fiend. Skip that after-lunch nap and unassemble and reassemble small electronics.
It's a gateway poultry.
Practical Kung Fu. Thanks for stealing my turkey.
Something smells great, bud.
I jammed turkey up your nose while you were napping.
Nose turkey! Kung Fu, bud!
Kung Fu, Lewis!
Where did you get that? Where did you get turkey?
Well, if you must know,
I must.
I'm preparing a formal Thanksgiving dinner for former detectives.
Really? Former Detective Mockingbird is a former detective?
Oh, is he?
May I help?
You, sir, may serve the turkey.
Kung Fu, bud.
Kung Fu, Lewis.
Bing bong.
I don't think we've ever had 2 sound effects in a row before. Kung Fu, Lewis.
Kung Fu, bud.
Bing bong.
Sloppy seconds. Welcome, Detective Mockingbird.
Hello, bud.
Detective Mockingbird, come on in.
Thank you, Lewis. Where should I sit?
I'll take my pants off and you can sit on my lap.
Lewis.
Was kind of into it.
Please sit here. Lewis, will you please bring Detective Mockingbird her wine and turkey?
She has a wind-up turkey?
Just serve her her food and her beverage.
Was kind of into the wind-up turkey.
Okay, what are you doing here?
I quietly smashed the bathroom window and climbed in. Do you have mushrooms growing in your toilet?
Yes, and they were very well fertilized.
Without poo.
I got that.
My detective skills must be slipping. I didn't hear you break in.
Not my first B&E.
You have broken and entered before.
I thought B&E meant binging and X-lax.
You have used binging and X-lax to get into an apartment before?
Yes.
A lost turkey sign.
Hard to see on the podcast.
If I'm not mistaken, I may have found your turkey.
My turkey?
Hey, won't you please stay for dinner, Kay?
On one condition.
Werewolf-themed dressing?
No.
New dining except for buckle hats?
No.
Kind of into that.
Pre-chewed cranberry sauce.
No! Your suggestions are always the worst. The condition is I get to pound Bud and Lewis unconscious with turkey legs.
I'm kind of into that.
That has come true.
I know. It's like she has been wiretapping a medulla oblongatus. Kung Fu, bud.
Kung Fu, Lewis. Yay!
And that is how we leave you on the Far Out Fiesta Thanksgiving. So in the spirit of full transparency, I thought it would be prudent to let you know the person watching that after I wrote the script, it didn't seem Thanksgiving enough. So I did a word search. I picked out 3 words and I did a word find and replace, and I replaced them with more Thanksgiving words. I doubt you'll even notice. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? Because coming to you live from the beautiful on-air media studios in Dallas, Texas, this is Far Out Fiesta! Yay! I am your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for our amazing cast, Kristin Keith.
Thank you.
Robb Hudspeth. And JuliAnna Briscoe. This is our Thanksgiving show, episode 113, No Break Stream of Consciousness Thanksgiving Fiesta. Before we get started, let's meet the cast. Does anybody have a Thanksgiving memory they would like to share? And I do, but I'm saving mine.
For when?
What? I'm going to go last. If you'd like me to go first, I can. All right, I'll go first. So on Thanksgiving, I was banned for life from the campus of SMU, misunderstanding, and In a separate incident, I was arrested for possession of a prohibited weapon, minor in possession of alcohol, DWI, and failure to display proper registration. So that is my Thanksgiving memory. Kristin.
Well, I'm sorry, but after that, all of our stories are not
It was
even
not
gonna
a
be
good night.
interesting.
How do you follow that?
I know mine is really lame.
I want to hear it.
I
It's
was
gotta be better.
arrested. I went to I went because I had possessions of marijuana.
Not
and
marijuana,
they
alcohol.
strapped me
Yeah.
It's like, how do you follow
I
that?
just remember I hate Thanksgiving so much that I drove through a snowstorm 2.5 hours just to get away from home.
Wow.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, in
That's
fact,
impressive.
it was the game where it was the cowboy game where
I remember
Leon
that one.
Lett
Yeah.
slid through the ice and then
Yeah.
hit the ball. The Dolphins won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening.
We
to
were
all that.
supposed to have a bunch of people over, and they didn't come because it was snowing.
Yeah, I was listening to the game on the radio since I was driving 5 miles an hour on Interstate 20 in 5 feet of snow. But at
Wow.
least I wasn't home.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Anybody else? Kristin?
I don't really have one that's
Okay,
very
that's fine. It doesn't have to be interesting.
Okay. I think I was like 6 years old and I was eating Thanksgiving dinner and I bit into a roll and my tooth fell out.
Well, that's pretty good. I
That's
like that. Did you?
lame.
Were you paid for losing your tooth?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Winning.
And there was blood on the roll.
Ew.
I bit into a roll.
That's
and
kind of awesome.
Oh, now that I remember. So.
Okay, so the only thing I can think of that's kind of remotely interesting is when I was a vegan and being in Texas, and my parents would have to go out of their way to make vegan options for me to eat. And
Yep.
I just.
I'm
was
sure
a
they
pain
were
in the ass.
appreciating your veganism.
They were very thankful.
Yeah, my son and his girlfriend are vegan, so I'm very aware of those kind of Thanksgivings. All right, far out. Let's fiesta.
All right. Welcome to my inner monologue. It's Thanksgiving Day, and I'm at work, which tells you all you need to know about me. I'm supposed to be meeting Debbie and some friends at the Gobbler Stampede. My 3 bosses told me that working today was optional. This is Mr. Ridiocchio, our CFO, and here's what's going on in his brain.
Lime Jello doesn't taste as limey as it did when I was a kid. Doesn't taste as much like vodka as Mama's special Jello did either. Mama breastfed me until middle school. Sometimes her breast milk was green and mostly vodka.
Oh, that's what he was thinking. So, here's what he was saying.
Quite frankly, I've been running the Q4 numbers and I am not liking what I'm seeing.
So let's see which of these suck-up sheep speaks first.
I'm not liking them either, Mr. R.
Well, of course. It was Penny Body Slam. I know she wants to get out of here as badly as I do. So, let's take a quick listen to her inner monologue.
If I had the money, I'd have a full body wax every day. My hair doesn't grow that fast. But I just like having things ripped off of me.
Hey, I'm Steve. I'm not really in this. Has anyone seen my car keys?
Security.
Your turn, Miss Guy. Now, here's what she's saying.
The numbers aren't really great, but you have to take into account that the merger was de-scoped.
And here's what she's thinking.
I'd like to spit a mouthful of food on his stupid bald head just to see the look on his pudgy face.
What are your thoughts, Sutton? Sutton!
I heard him the first time. I'm working on my alibi. Sorry, didn't hear you. Just, I'm a little, lightheaded.
Bastard. Wish I'd thought of that.
What was that, Mr. Ridiocchio?
Oh, never mind, Sutton. You better go home and get some rest.
But I want to stay and talk about the numbers.
Go! We don't need to all get sick.
Well, if you're making me...
See you on Monday. All right, team. Let's do some complicated statistical models on why our sales are down on Thanksgiving Day.
All right. And now to meet my girlfriend, Debbie, at the flagpole at the Gobbler Stampede.
I knew it was a bad idea to hold my spin class on Thanksgiving morning. But these idiots were willing to pay cash from my studio was fairly close to Gobbler Stampede, so let's listen to their sweaty little brains as I wrap up class. All right, water break. Here's Phil's thinking.
I only come to this spin class because I find people yelling at me from bicycles sexually gratifying. I hope Debbie invites me to go with her to the Stampede.
No spit. I can see this thing through your pants, so not that I'm staring. Not bad, by the way. Let's see what's rolling around in Sam's little brain.
I'm Steve again. I'm not in this part either, but I think I found my car keys.
Security!
I only come to spin class because I'm trying to overcome my fear of people yelling at me from bicycles. Phil, dude, at least point that thing away from me. I hope Debbie invites me to go with her to the Stampede.
At last, but not least, let's see what's in Cecil's silver of a mind.
I hope Debbie invites me to go with her to the Stampede. Sometimes when I eat cereal with water instead of milk, it hardens and becomes a poop cork in my colon.
I think they all came to class today to tag along with me to the Gobbler Stampede. Nipping the turkey out of that, bud. All right, good class, everyone. See you Monday.
But
poop cork. Sorry, but...
What's up, people? This is my booziest turkey inner monologue. I'd be just as likely to be shouting this from a hotel bar stool at closing time, but I'm not. I'm going to scam a few Thanksgiving morning drunks and servers before the Gobbler Stampede. Watch this. Hey, who wants a quick $20?
I'm the morning bartender at a swanky hotel bar working on Thanksgiving. The shouting lady over here looks loaded. Let's see what she has to say. Hey, I'm in.
Come on, everyone in. Who wants $20?
I just came in for my morning traditional Thanksgiving gin and tonic. And wheatgrass, but this sounds interesting. I'm in.
Oh man, I am so hungover, and I'm serving rich turkeyers, Thanksgiving brunch mimosas. So what's the catch?
No catch. I bet you each $20 that I can ingest these 3 tubes of toothpaste in under 10 minutes while spinning around.
Big deal.
Without gagging or vomiting.
In.
Let me see the money, and we'll start the clock.
Holy crap.
Whoa, she's doing it.
Oh, I think I'm going to be sick. Happy Thanksgiving, turkeyers. I am York. I am gathering my weekly protection fees for keeping this robot sex farm safe. I usually like to break a finger or two to make my point, but it's Thanksgiving. And I'm meeting friends at the Gobbler Stampede. Hey, how's she hanging, Gary?
Good.
I like to greet Gary in a confusing way. Let's get a peek inside Gary's head.
You know, I didn't get my phlebotomist certification to take crap from mobsters. I got it to stick people with needles and take their blood. Happy Thanksgiving, York. Any big plans?
I don't answer any of his small talk questions either. My money?
Why don't you have a quick conversation with this sex robot? Ma'am, it's in the safe. 2 minutes.
No problem. You owe me interest at minute 3.
Hi, do I get my inner monologue? Yes. I'm into really freaky crap on Thanksgiving. Last year, I got a dozen hidden painful piercings. This year, it's robot sex. The dude robots are too creepy, but she looks cool. I've never been in a place like this before. How does it work?
Well, I'm programmed to have an inner monologue. I'm programmed to be empathetic, a great listener, a mistress of robot sex. How about we get to know each other
Okay.
better?
Oh, okay. I'm Ellen. What's your name?
My name is whatever you want it to be.
Jenny?
My name is Jenny. What part of your body would you like for me to focus on?
All right, here you go, York. It's all there. See you in December, unless you're going to the Gobbler Stampede.
Well, I am, but not with you. The lady in the sex robot can come. No. That would cause too many problems with Cheryl. Later, turkeyers. I kind of wanted to hear the rest of that conversation.
Did you not hear the question?
I'm thinking. Okay, what if I said my G-spot?
Goody.
Hey, I found my keys, but now I can't find my wallet.
Security, security, security. Meh, meh, meh.
Well, now to slip out of the office without any of the people I forced to come in today seeing me. Oh, crap, wait. 3 of them. Spotted in the break room.
Oh, this is a joke, man. That's what I'm saying out loud. This company is paying me double time to sit in the break room and bitch.
Total friggin' joke, man. I'm just happy to be anywhere where the toilets aren't furry. And if I play my cards right, there might just be a Thanksgiving threesome. And I have the wishbone.
I'm more than willing to do anything I can to help this company succeed.
I like what I'm hearing.
But first, I want to post a bunch of negative reviews of the company in Glassdoor. I'm not. I talk big, but I never follow up on anything. I'm making double time today, and if I play my cards right, Thanksgiving threesome. Weird lethargic turkey sex with coworkers.
I'll just, toss them a little bone. Hey, team. I'm not feeling well.
Is that a Gobbler Stampede t-shirt?
No, so, I'm headed home.
Gobbler Stampede hat.
Hey, y'all, feel free to do the same.
And a special little Gobbler Stampede train pass.
I was planning on going.
You could give us passes.
I don't think our company's ethics policy allows me to do that. I'll probably just donate them to a soup kitchen.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Guess that's why you're the boss.
So, see you Monday. Have a great weekend.
What the turkey is a soup kitchen going to do with that crop?
I found my keys. I found my wallet. Now I'm looking for my sunglasses.
Security!
So, do you have any tips for us?
Beg your pardon?
Tips for running in the Gobbler Stampede.
With you?
What?
Nothing.
We thought since class ended early.
As your spinning guru.
I think of you as my spin shaman.
I think of you as spin golly.
I think of you naked.
What?
Nothing.
As your fully clothed spin instructor, my best advice about the Gobbler Stampede, dang it, y'all got me flustered, is to avoid it completely.
I couldn't find my keys. I'll just take my chances.
Security! Why is this guy still here?
Avoid it? Really?
Yes, and you should all take ice baths together instead.
Together?
I'll leave that up to you, but I suggest it. Great class, everyone. See you on Tuesday.
I have a really big tub.
I can get the ice.
So, how would aromatherapy bath salts work in ice?
Bath salts? Don't those make you eat other people's faces?
Yes, every time.
That was amazing.
3 tubes of toothpaste.
While spinning.
Pay up.
Oh, it's totally worth it.
Yeah, I'm still a little queasy just from watching it.
Wait. Double or nothing.
Sorry, no time. I'm meeting people at the Gobbler Stampede.
Oh, how did you learn to do that?
My dad was a crummy dentist. Many of our meals were toothpaste samples.
Ooh, that's sad.
What about the spinning part?
We also lived inside a carousel.
Yeah, but you were spinning faster than a carousel.
At night, they used to crank it up. I got used to pulling 4 Gs on a merry-go-round.
Hey, so could I borrow some sunglasses?
Security! Hey, Can I get you a cab to the Gobbler Stampede?
Thank you, but I already called the cab service.
And we should have known she was a ringer.
How?
Who carries 3 tubes of toothpaste with them?
Fluoride barons?
Mario Lopez probably does too.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so see you next month, York, unless...
No unlesses.
There are always unlesses.
I'm not programmed to understand unlesses, but I am programmed to sense.
I've given up on the sunglasses, and I have my keys, and I have my cranberry sauce.
Security.
Did I forget to mention that I have contacts at a reality show?
Usually you don't mention things when you come here. I mean, you break a couple of my fingers.
I have contacts on a reality show that are thinking about featuring the robot sex bomb on an episode.
I'd better leave or put on a disguise.
I'm programmed to sensually apply body paint on erogenous zones.
Really? That's good to know.
Oh, she's already applying the body paint. Wow.
You 3 wait right there. I'll send in the crew.
I always thought the reality show I would be on would be Cops.
I'm ready for my close-up.
Oh, she's managed to disguise most of my erogenous zones.
It sure is taking him a long time to send in the crew.
Tickets, honey?
Of course.
Tickets, honey.
Do I look like B-Piss?
I don't know what B-Piss... Oh, you're saying that because I called you honey. Clever. Tickets, please.
Give me a second. Hold this.
I'll pretend you didn't just hand me your crack pipe.
And I'll pretend that none of my teeth are loose. There you go.
Thank you.
Working on a holiday, huh?
I work 24/7.
I was talking to the officer.
Your safety doesn't take a Thanksgiving off.
No, it usually waits until March so it can do spring break with the kids.
You look like you're dressed for work, too.
Hey, can you keep a secret?
Only if it's a reciprocal arrangement. Hey, quit that!
There aren't any signs that say no smoking crack on the train.
Yeah, the no smoking sign covers everything.
That's cool. I'm done.
Reciprocal, meaning you share a secret with me and I share a secret with you?
College boys know what reciprocal means. Sorry, I'm a little bipolar. I'll play good cop, bad cop with myself.
All right, shall I share my secret first?
I got a secret. I love crack.
Yeah, not a secret. You're mostly scabs and skeleton.
What's your secret, boy?
Well, I faked sickness so I can go to the Gobbler Stampede with my friends.
That's turkeyed up, man.
Yeah, not cool.
Now I have a decision to make.
What decision?
Do I write you a ticket?
What, for fibbing at work?
Or do I tell you my secret?
The suspense and my addiction to crack are stuffing me.
Yeah, mostly the crack?
Yeah.
I'll whisper in your ear. Come here, boy.
Oh, holy turkey and spit, that's dark. Man, oh, I can't be around you anymore. Man, good thing this is my stop.
There are 2 more stops before the Gobbler Stampede.
Close enough.
What would it take to get that secret out of a...
Cinnabons, but I doubt they're even open.
Oh, that depresses me. I need more crack. What? It's medicinal.
So maybe since I don't have sunglasses, a hat will work. May I borrow a hat?
Security.
Wow, sorry, I didn't see you. Hope I didn't splash mud on you while I was parking.
No.
We're fine.
What is that, boy?
Kanye.
Really?
Yes, we had no idea someone famous was going by that name.
Why is Kanye standing over there.
It's a blue jay.
It looks like a cat.
Or a hobo with filed down teeth.
Or one of those, I don't know, Chucky dolls.
It stuffed this blue jay.
Oh, that's sad.
We're using this moment to teach Kanye about death.
In this Thanksgiving parking lot on Thanksgiving.
Kanye, how about you educate this uptight...
I am not uptight. I am as loose as an unfiltered bowel movement.
Kanye?
Okay, as part of every cycle, there is a beginning and there is an end. But the end is also the beginning, and the beginning is also an end. And death is nothing more than a different part of life. Life is nothing but a different part of death.
Turkey. Now I'm depressed. Happy freaking Thanksgiving, you jackasses.
You know, we're eating the blue jay, right, Kanye?
Of course.
Breast.
I want the beak.
So you're welcome to use my cranberry sauce to cook them.
Security.
Fine, I'm leaving. That's the last you'll hear from Steve.
Cheryl?
As far as you know.
I'm Maurice. I'll be your escort.
Great. I'd much rather have an escort than a driver.
I'm your fake, emotionally fragile best friend to accompany you on this journey. I'm turkeying love journey.
Help me, I'm locked in the trunk.
To the Gobbler Stampede, Maurice.
As you wish. Mimosas and cocaine for the road?
Yes. I'll probably want a to-go cup.
As you wish.
Help me. They have me locked in this trunk.
So, Chad and I were supposed to go to home to meet his mother and his stepdad, and he was planning on getting right up to the stepdad's face about biting the dime-sized dip out of his nose. You look gorgeous. Oh, that color and this lighting is so flattering.
I see why you offer cocaine and mimosas, Maurice.
Quite a steep man.
Don't hate me. I'm here for you. You need me at 2 a.m. I'm there. Probably having some trouble. I will be there at 9 a.m. I might be in the parking lot, but I will be there.
Any chance you can swap her out for the hobo in the trunk?
She's kidding, right? She's kidding.
As you wish.
If you need me, I'll be in the trunk.
Yeah. I won't.
Howdy, ma'am. I may look like a hobo, but I actually happen to be a reflexologist.
Oh, one of those people who knows where the pressure points are, like on your hands and feet?
Well, mainly feet. I know a place on a human foot that unlocks a sexual dimension if you can handle.
Really? Oh, how long does it take?
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, Maurice, how far away from the Gobbler Stampede are we?
I'll make the block.
It's surprisingly comfortable in here. And I found a mason jar full of lemonade!
Oh, that's the spot.
Oh, crap. They're walking right toward me.
Hello, friend.
Not your friend.
Have you heard the positive message?
Yeah, I'm kind of in a hurry.
We'll walk with you, brother.
To share the positive message
of Steve-dom.
Is there anything I can do to make you three leave me alone?
Short of stiffing us?
Not necessarily.
If you listen to the positive message of Steve, then we'll leave you to make your own decisions.
Okay, I'll put a pin in the whole stuffing all three of you idea.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Although Steve has completely prepared us for our next station.
As I mentioned, I'm running a little late. If you three can keep up with me, I'll listen to the positive message of Steve.
Thank you. Oh, before there was anything, there was Steve. Wow, you're fast.
I got this.
Good. My hammies are screaming. Hey, listen.
Gross. Is that part of the positive message?
Before there was anything, there was Steve. Steve grew bored.
Huh. Your religion is the result of a bored God.
From his boredom arose the continents.
Did not know the universe started at the continent level.
Those who understand the vision of Steve also understand where we will all go when technology...
Hey, speaking of technology, I just came from a sex robot farm. Nothing?
I'm tagging in. If you understand Steve's transcriptions, they will unlock the secrets to good fortune.
Okay, can you quote wisdom from the transcriptions of Steve?
Oh, my hammy.
Fake injury.
Then you quote me some wisdom from the transcriptions of Steve.
Oh, my hammy is also injured.
Must be contagious.
Contagious. That's right.
Yeah, this is why our numbers are not increasing.
You do it then. You quote me some Steve wisdom.
And it was on the second morning that Steve reached down to find the glass of water he kept on his bedside table empty. He shrugged and said a quiet thank you because now he has a glass of endless possibility.
If I throw money on the ground, will you three leave me alone?
We are not on this journey for money.
Wait, quiet! Our quiet, our silence will cost you at least 20 each.
You three are lucky I'm in a good mood for giving thanks, or you three would... Never mind. 20, 40, 60.
Is that spin class open today?
I think so.
Yeah, I think they have a $20 a spin class special.
Even on Thanksgiving?
Steve will provide.
Of course.
And if not, I know of a Thanksgiving brunch that caters to old people.
So we can sneak in without being noticed.
Or as Steve would say, don't you remember me? I'm that cousin on your dad's side.
They'll let anyone hang out at this flagpole.
Hey, buddy. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, is Cheryl with you?
No, we both had a few errands to run on the way. Hey, where's Debbie?
On her way. She taught a spin class this morning. So, what have you... Oh, there she is. Hello, Cheryl.
Sutton, great to see you. Where's your better half?
Debbie's on her way. Hey, you look so relaxed, but you also appear to have heightened senses, too.
Weird.
Cheryl, great to see you. You look great.
Me? Teaching those spin classes really agrees with you. Is that a mimosa? Oh, it was.
So should we start heading over to the starting line?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it usually takes a while to get things going.
And what's the business casual, Sutton?
I had to work. All right. And what the hell are you talking about? You're wearing a suit.
Wow. Are you men planning to run in those clothes?
I didn't really think about it.
Yeah, me either.
It's just so humid outside.
Yeah, you two are not dressed appropriately.
So, what are you saying?
Plan B?
What's plan B?
Anything else?
We could go back to my office, and I mean, everyone should be gone by now, and we can watch the race from the 15th floor. I mean, I think there's some beers in the fridge on 9, and then we can crank it up on the big screens.
That sounds pretty good. I also know where there's a hotel bar not far from here where I bet I can get us some free drinks.
That sounds good too. I don't have much to offer but my spin studio, and it's closed. Maybe if we have enough free drinks, a communal shower.
I'm in.
All of those ideas sound pretty good, but I may know of a robot sex farm that's open on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but I mean, didn't we do that last year?
Yeah, we did.
The sex robots were mediocre at best.
Hey, just putting it out there.
Yeah, well, nothing is off the table. It's Thanksgiving.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? Because coming to you live from the beautiful On Air Media Studios in Dallas, Texas, this is Far Out Fiesta, episode 164, Morgan Thanksgiving Road Trip. I am your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for amazing cast, Kristin Keith, Robb, Hudspeth, and JuliAnna Briscoe. Got a quick question for you. What is your all-time favorite Thanksgiving food? What is your all-time favorite Thanksgiving food? Kristin.
I've never been a fan of Thanksgiving food.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like mashed potatoes or something?
Fair enough. What about you, Rob?
Yeah, same here. Never really cared for the whole Thanksgiving spread, but the desserts are a different story. So give me some pecan pie, please.
Oh my gosh, this is like a 3-fer. I am also not a big fan of the Thanksgiving dinner.
Wow.
I might go for the what do you call it, cranberry sauce. But other than that, I'm all right.
I like most Thanksgiving foods, but actually I think pie wins for me. Although, it's about the only time I'll ever eat a pumpkin pie, but I enjoy pumpkin pie about once a year.
There you go.
What about you, Jason?
All of it. All of it, and then some. It's the only thing I care about is the food.
I'm with you. All right, Far Out Fiesta. Everyone's favorite Highland Park sitcom family, their crawl space tenant and his walrus who lives in an above-ground pool take a holiday road trip, but first, the opening credits.
I'm Molly Cuthbert. I'm grabbing my backpack and heading off to school. I have a carton of Marble Reds.
I'm kissing my wife, gulping down coffee, grabbing my lunchbox full of liquid Valium, and heading to school, which is also my work.
I'm rinsing my mouth with white wine to remove any trace of my husband's kiss and getting ready to run.
Hey, I'm pounding a sports drink to replace fluids from the 48-hour crawl space Bone Fest. I'm wondering if I should be concerned about the new mouth sores.
She's Morgan the Walrus, so enormously cuddly.
And she's Morgan the Walrus, corpulent and elegant.
Hey, she's Morgan the Walrus, a ton of winged walrus.
She's Morgan the Walrus, another creature my parents love more than me.
Who's your favorite walrus? Morgan!
Why the long face, Curtis?
Gravity and bone failure at the molecular level. I'm also sad.
Why are you sad, Daddy?
Well, Thanksgiving always makes me ponder my mortality.
I think that would be more appropriate for the turkey, dear.
I'm also feeling the rage of my ancestors.
That sounds like something a person in Mortal Kombat would say.
Most of my older relatives have passed on.
None of those old tiny sons of bitches are haunting us, and I see that as a plus.
Isn't Grandma Meep still alive and kicking?
Well, she is alive.
And she kicks for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, well, what if you and Mom visit Grandma Meep over Thanksgiving?
Oh, a family road trip is a great idea.
You're not hearing me.
I think that's a wonderful idea. I'll make edibles.
What I was actually suggesting was that you two go and I stay home. Home alone. Except for the masked revelers.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I like the idea of unsupervised, rampant, masked revelry. I should be here for that.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
We went out of town for one weekend and you turned our carport into a sex dungeon.
Yeah, you love the sex dungeon.
That is not the point. We are all going to visit Grandmama Meep over Thanksgiving, and that's final.
Hey, did somebody say Fred Flintstone was the real father of Bam Bam Rubble?
No.
We were talking about a Thanksgiving road trip to visit Grandmama Meep.
Oh, well, where does Grandmama Meep live?
You know, you were having some really loud sex in the crawl space, Buck.
Oh, yeah, guilty.
I didn't see a woman leaving the crawl space. Did you sex her to death?
That's how I want to go, Buck.
Yeah, I'm guilty. Yeah, her corpse is in the recycle bin.
Oh, that's very green.
Nah, not yet.
Grandmama Meep is about 3 hours northwest.
Hey, upstate?
That's right.
Well, hey, would the Cuthberts mind if I came along?
No.
And brought Morgan?
The walrus who lives in our Highland Park above ground pool.
Well, yes, that Morgan.
Or Morgan and I could stay home.
Bitch, if I have to go, you do too. Grandmama Meep spits chewing tobacco juice on my feet when she sees me wearing open-toed shoes. I remember it as if it were yesterday.
I love those shoes.
Oh, thank you, Grandmama Meep.
That's an exquisite manicure, Margie. Why are you wincing?
Oh, because I know what's going to happen now. Oh, God. Gross.
Did you just call our daughter bitch?
She is a bitch, Curtis. And that was before the flashback.
You know, I'm not sure there's room in the SUV for Buck and Morgan.
Well, they could have my seat.
Oh, and Buck can sit on my lap.
We can bungee Morgan to the roof.
The Cuthberts and Buck and Morgan are going a Thanksgiving road trip to visit Grandma Meep.
This totally fucking sucks.
Quiet, bitch. Everyone gets one suitcase.
Except for you. You get the second suitcase for your sex doll.
Bethany.
We know the drill, Daddy.
And everyone has their fake IDs.
Yes, Daddy.
Correctamundo.
Yes, mine's tattooed between my tits.
We know.
Oh, good.
Shit stain.
I prefer Curtis.
Oh, Mr. Curtis.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Mr. Curtis, I'm in a bit of a conundrum.
Well, conundrum resolution's my middle name.
I'm having trouble daisy chaining enough bungee cords together to secure Morgan.
Curtis, how about you do that walrus mind meld thing?
I was going to suggest the walrus mind meld.
Daddy could walrus mind meld with Morgan to make her immobile.
Like a telepathic freeze tag.
Exactly.
Are there any side effects for Morgan?
Well, her ear flaps may ring a little coming out of it. Of course, if it goes on 1 second too long, I risk total renal failure.
Mind the build. Mind the build. Mind the build.
I need my renal working.
Mind the build. Mind the build. Mind the build.
Oh, all right. Where's that adorable walrus?
In the above ground pool.
Where she always is.
That was a dumb question.
Mind the build. Mind the build. Mind the build.
Grandmama Meep, here we come.
Daddy, your voice has already gotten annoying.
There's an open seat, Marjorie. I don't need to sit in your lap.
Oh, sure you do. At least wait until I'm finished. Finished. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Okay. Have I mentioned the big Miss Walrus pageant yet?
What's that, Buck?
Well, it's only the top walrus beauty pageant in the state.
Are you sure it's not the only walrus beauty pageant in the state?
Hey, if Morgan wins, it would pay for our whole trip.
I don't know. We're making really good time.
Come on, Daddy.
Yeah, what do you say, Mr. Curtis?
I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah, the full Charlie's Angels.
The full Charlie's
The
Angels.
Cuthberts and Buck are going to the big Miss Walrus pageant. So, Marjorie, when can I collect?
You can collect when we move into the space mansion you promised me.
We're moving to a space mansion?
Hey, I hope it has a crawl space.
Hey, what's that knocking sound?
Me punching you in the back of your big, fat, meaty head?
No, not that. That hurt, by the way.
Pull over, Curtis.
What do you think I'm doing?
A car is breaking down, and we're spinning out of control,
and
we're still really good at unison.
Morgan!
Is everyone all right?
I'm fine.
A-okay, Mr. Curtis. Marjorie absorbed most of my impact.
Oh, yes, I did.
My pelvis may be shattered. Ow! Did you just throw a first aid kit at me, Mom?
Yeah, and what about Morgan? Morgan!
Ouch, my pelvis!
Oh, there's a pelvic cast in the first aid kit, Molly.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks.
Yeah. Hey, Morgan is fine. Hey, she just gave me a flippers up.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, so cute.
My pelvis is good as new.
Oh, isn't that something?
Yeah, I guess it takes more than a vehicle spinning out of control at high speeds on the highway to snap Morgan out of Mr. Curtis's walrus mind meld.
Well, I didn't get my online mind meld certification for nothing. Oh, the SUV won't start.
Oh, what do we do now?
See no option but for us to hitchhike.
Well, one of us should stay behind and try to fix the SUV.
Not it?
Not it.
Aren't you some kind of a mechanic, Buck?
Not this kind.
Well, that settles it. You're staying here, Curtis.
We'll hitchhike, Daddy.
Yeah, and anybody who looks Morgan in the eyes is going to want to give her a ride.
Ass, grass, or gas usually gets me a ride.
Do you ever have any grass or gas, Mommy?
I'll see what I can do about fixing the SUV.
Yeah, we'll get Morgan to the big Miss Walrus pageant.
And send help from me?
Probably.
I've got $10 that says I can attract a hitchhiker the fastest.
Oh, wow, Mrs. C. full frontal nudity was kind of cheating.
Look, Bobby, please put your clothes back on.
Oh,
He's stopping.
I still got it.
It looks like there's just enough room in this van for the Cuthberts and Morgan.
Oh, we're so lucky.
You can put your clothes back on, Mrs. C.
Oh, I know. I choose not to.
Well, what do we have here? If I'm not very much mistaken, I'm seeing a very sexy woman.
Thank you.
Not you.
Oh, thank you.
Not you.
Hey, I'm not a woman, but I'm hella sexy.
Her.
Hey, I'm not super comfortable with you thinking my walrus is sexy.
He wants to give us a ride, Buck.
Okay, all right. Well, thanks, Midland Mike.
Now, how'd you know my name?
I believe we're in grave danger. I think Midland Mike is a...
Walrus trader.
Yeah. Walrus trader. No shit.
Hey, what seems to be the problem, sir?
Yeah, how can we help?
Our SUV broke down.
Tell me about it, stud. Sorry, for a second there, I thought this was Grease. So.
I think I can help. Let me get a look under that hood.
Hey, yeah. Hey, speaking of under that hood.
I'm not comfortable with that transition.
Hey, Jan will be able to fix your SUV.
All right, that's great news.
But there may be a prize.
Well, I have $60 in my wallet.
Different prize.
Ever hear of polyamory?
That is so kind of you. Oh, well, thank you. Now that everyone has piled into my semi, Marjorie, it's not safe. It's not safe to sit on my lap.
Oh, safe isn't sexy.
Yeah, this is probably a good time to let everyone know.
Your breath is worse than a dying cat's.
What? No. And we're not doing two more. I'm a walrus trader. I'm about to traffic Morgan big time, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
You're telling us you're planning on walrus snatching.
All right, here's the dealio.
I can fix your SUV, no problem.
Like, no problem at all to fix the old chariot, you dig?
Got it.
Jan can fix your SUV, no problem, man. You dig?
Well, that is so kind of you.
Quid pro quo.
Terms?
Jan fixes the truck. You join our trio as either our fourth or our slave.
So you'll fix my truck, but I have to become part of your triple-decker weirdo family.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to shit stains
Curtis?
coming. Don't correct me telepathically in my hallucination.
Why are you hallucinating, Grandma Meep?
I was looking for my tobacco grinder so that I can...
No, I know. Spit tobacco on my wife's feet. I know.
And I tumbled off of my step ladder. I hurt my leg pretty bad.
Oh, Marjorie's connecting with me telepathically. 2. Disconnect.
Curtis?
Good thing those around us can't hear this telepathic conversation. Hi, Marjorie.
Hi, baby. Oh, we got ourselves into a little snag. We have to murder, but we're still going to plan on making the big walrus pageant.
All right, I'll respond telepathically. The pageant is in 6 hours.
Are we in your grandmother's hallucination as well?
I found out in our telepathic chat that she may have fallen. Well, then I disconnected.
Oh, well, keep the lines open. I dig.
I will likely also murder, but we'll be there in time for the Big Miss Walrus pageant.
As I'm clinging between hell and also hell, I'm realizing how important it is to spend time with my loving family.
Speaking of time, there are those murders.
Curtis, the squinty-eyed knucklehead.
Hey!
And his lusty wife, Marjorie, with the tobacco feet.
Oh, luck you!
That concubine from their attic.
I don't know what a concubine is.
Well, Marjorie does.
Well, I barely know how to read.
Well, it seems like they have some kind of kid. Well, I'm your great granddaughter. I gave you some of my liver cells to regrow yours. Anywho, having them over for Thanksgiving may be the highlight of my life. And passing back out.
I hope we make it to Thanksgiving. Betty, would you mind taking a look at this?
That depends. Are you willing to become part of our family?
You will never be more free.
I mean, you always have to go second.
Wait, I always have to have sex after you do?
What are you doing?
Line up in front of this cliff. I want to take a quadra selfie. Shove!
So, are you two cool on the plan?
Yep.
Got it.
Did you hear that thump?
Oh, the thump was so loud.
It's like a rapper on a trade.
Well, I didn't hear a thump.
Well, you should pull over.
My daughter and I should walk you around the back of your truck.
Why?
You know how much a dented walrus is worth, Magic Mike?
All right, I'll check on the walrus. Lead me on to the back of the truck.
Okay, a couple of hand signals to Morgan, and there we go, squishing the shit out of Midland Mike.
Ugh, very gross.
Hell, we'll just be borrowing this truck, Midland Mike.
We'll drive it off of the cliff with you in it soon.
Now, all we have to do is synchronize our two strolling vehicles.
Curtis, I'll meet you at exactly the right moment.
Buck and Morgan will leap from the semi at just the right moment onto the polyamorous triad Subaru.
Yeah, and Midland Mike's truck will crash down a cliff.
With him in it.
Oh, yes. Well, don't be vulgar, Molly. I forget your name. We just came out of my vagina. Well, spare us the gory details, anyway.
Well, it's an important detail. Congratulations on winning the pageant, Morgan.
Hey, I knew you had it in you, girl.
Who knew that winning the big Miss Walrus pageant also allows you to become president of the United States for a whole week?
And Morgan's foreign policy is solid.
Now that Morgan has won the pageant, let's have Thanksgiving at Grandmama Meep's.
You didn't tell her?
Pretend like we don't know. Well, we made it to Grandmama Meep's. I'll just kick in the door. Wink, wink.
Oh, right. Wink, wink.
And we'll enjoy a perfect Thanksgiving meal.
Should we use Morgan's head as a battering ram?
Well, since she was the president for a week, I think the Secret Service would probably shoot us.
Oh. Well, Mom, why don't you try using Morgan's head as a battering ram?
Questions like that are why you spend most of Thanksgivings waiting in the car in the garage.
And this one is no exception?
Yep.
It's unseasonably cold.
Well, turn on the heater with the door down.
Well, won't I asphyxiate?
Do we look like lung doctors?
Well, more like lung interns. I'll wait in the SUV. Can someone please slip me a little bit of turkey?
Now you know you're not allowed to eat in the SUV, baby.
It's cold out here. I'll just kick in the damn door. Oh, again, always having to kick in the damn door on Thanksgiving when we have to surprise our elderly relatives.
It's probably because you look so good kicking, Mrs. C.
Oh, thank you, Buck. Hey-ya! Grandmama Meep, here we come.
Well, that wasn't good for my heart.
Grandmama Meep, I can't help noticing that you've eaten most of one of your legs.
Well, here's the deal, motherfuckers. Open-toed shoes, Marjorie. Oh.
Of course, she'd spit tobacco on my feet. Knew she would. Thought Marjorie, don't wear open-toed shoes, thought Marjorie. But no, Marjorie still had to wear open-toed shoes.
Here's the thing, motherfuckers. I have been down here for a long damn time. I kept myself alive for the first few days by eating my own urine and feces.
Ooh, raw?
Of course, raw. How am I gonna cook it?
Oh, gross.
Well, who's the hunk with the walrus?
Well, that's Buck. He lives in our crawl space.
Oh, I guess someone has to sexually satisfy Marjorie.
No, several people do, dear.
So I'm down here on the floor and have feasted on all of the waste I have produced.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And I start thinking it's been at least 2 hours, and I better start eating myself.
Well, and you started with your leg.
Yes, genius. Now, I'm glad you're here. I have been in grave danger of bleeding out.
You know, I couldn't help noticing how nice Grandmama Meep's things are.
What was that?
Curtis, any chance that she was left out of any of this stuff to us and her will?
Why would we be talking about my will?
No way. She told me before that she's leaving everything to a Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich.
Well, I have lots of good years left in me.
Buck, would you mind having Morgan smother Curtis' paternal grandmother?
I'm looking forward to sinking these dentures into some pumpkin pie.
You know, I'd be happy to, Mrs. C.
Look, I'm able to get up. It's a miracle. Wish I hadn't eaten my leg. Oh.
Hey, Morgan! Smother!
What's that walrus sitting on my face?
No, does that give you any ideas, Curtis?
Oh, hey! You know, there's a lot of fight left in the old girl.
Hey, I was getting a little lethargic. Did Morgan just smother Grandmama Meep?
Oh, sure did, baby.
We're going through our stuff to see what we want before alerting the authorities.
Before watching the what?
This is going to be the best Thanksgiving ever!
You do understand that we have committed a murder. I think it goes without saying that if any of you blab about it or implicate me in any way...
Yeah, you will have your walrus smother us.
We knew that, Buck.
Before we carve up the turkey, how about we carve up Grandmama Meep?
Oh, to make it easier to seamlessly dispose of the body?
That's right.
Daddy's little girl.
Sure she is.
I found Grandmama Meep's wishbone. Who wants to make a wish?
Speaking of Make-A-Wish, I think we could get a little help from them on making Molly go to Epcot and just never come back.
And this has been Far Out Fiesta episode 164, Morgan Thanksgiving Road Trip. I have been your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for amazing cast, Robb Hudspeth, JuliAnna Briscoe, and Kristin Keith. Anybody got any cool projects they would like to mention or stuff they would like to tell the world?
I did not mention that I have the best co-owner, Veronica Clayton.
Veronica Clayton.
Veronica, you're awesome. Anyway, back
Go
to
Veronica.
you.
All right, anybody else? All right, cool. Thanks. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye, y'all.